What's up, y'all? It's Sensationnel here, and as you can tell by the title, this is a bleaching video. I am using the hair by Sensational, and it is the Lace Frontal Plus Bundle deal. I got this from my local beauty supply store, of course. It's in the color Natural, and it is the one pack style Lace Frontal Plus Bundle deal, like I said, and this is how it comes packaged. Now, it comes with the 14, 16, and 18-inch bundles, and this is the frontal. I'm not sure what inch the frontal is, but that's what it is. Ingredients: BW2 bleach. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it. I'm also using that 30 volume developer, and this is the developer that I prefer to use all the time. You need a mixing bowl and a brush. It really doesn't matter. You need combs. Don't laugh at my combs, y'all, because they are really ratchet, like for real, but they get the job done, and that's all I need them to do. You need gloves. You need scissors, and you need shampoo and conditioner, of course. It really doesn't matter which shampoo and conditioner you use. These are just the ones that I had on hand, so I chose to use them. The hair that I am using, of course, like I said, is by Sensational, and here it is out of the pack. And I'm just kind of placing it on my aluminum foil to make sure that none of this bleach gets on my table. As y'all can see, I have just a regular trash bag. I cut it down the middle, spreaded it out, put it on my table, and voila, there it is. Um, I am about to actually mix up the bleach and the developer. I'm moving it closer to the camera, of course, so y'all can see what I'm doing. Now, when it comes to this part of the process or whatever, I just kind of eyeball everything. I eyeball the bleach, I eyeball the developer, and this is basically just the way that I do it. I am by no means at all a professional. This is just the way that I choose to do things. Now, of course, everybody does things differently, so please don't criticize me. But this is just what I choose to do. Um, I am definitely eyeballing this developer because I'm not fixing to sit up here and measure out no developer. That's not happening at all. So I'm just going to pour it in here and try to kind of, see or basically get it to the consistency that I want it to be. You're going to see me pretty much do this like 3 or 4 times. And I wanted to show this part to show people that it's okay if you don't eyeball it right the very first time. Like ain't nobody winning no prize for this. So just kind of, eyeball it until you get it to the consistency that you want. Me personally, I like mine like a hair thicker than pancake batter. That's just what I prefer. But like I said, you can do what you want, to each his own. This is just how Leslie does hers. Now, this hair, like I said before, is from my local beauty supply store. And I paid like around $100, I think, for the whole, shebang. And I was actually surprised because I just knew, that it was going to be more. I don't know how other people look at it, but like when you buy hair out of the beauty supply store, it's, can be kind of pricey sometimes. So, I was just surprised that it was only $100. But anyway, this is the consistency that I was going for. So this is pretty much it, and I am ready to go. I am combing through the hair to make sure that all the tangles are out of it. Make sure it ain't no kinks or anything, and I'm moving that other hair out of the way until I actually get ready to, put the bleach on it. Um, I am going to start from the bottom, and I am going to work my way up. Now, as you can see, I'm using a stroking motion with like a little squiggly, and that's just to kind of slightly open the hair up at the end. Because, of course, you want to make sure that the bleach gets on all of the hair. Now, I'm holding it at the top, of course, to give myself some stability, to make sure that it's not too, wobbly or moving all over the place the whole time. But I just want to make sure that everything is good. And I also want y'all to notice that I'm not really caring about making sure the bleach goes all the way up to the tip top of the weft. I just want to make sure that it's bleached for the most part. And I'm combing through, just to make sure that the bleach is being evenly distributed. And I want to also make sure that, like I said before, the tangles and kinks and stuff are out of it. So I just want y'all to also make sure that y'all are careful. And another thing I want to mention too is y'all should always make sure that y'all do a strand test before you start to apply any chemicals of any kind to any hair. Like, do a strand test, cut off a little piece of your weft. And I know some of y'all are probably like, oh, no, but yes, cut off a little piece of your weft so you can see how the bleach is going to react with the hair. You might put that bleach on there and that hair might ball up, melt, do anything. You never know these days. So just make sure that you do a strand test. But as y'all can see, I have flipped the hair over and I'm doing the exact same thing on this side that I did on the other side. And I also want y'all to make sure that y'all are careful. Make sure y'all check y'all gloves every now and again too, to make sure y'all ain't got no holes in them. Because that bleach getting on y'all skin too much can be very, very bad and it can be dangerous. But I'm just making sure that I'm parting the hair right now and opening it up to make sure that that bleach gets on all of the hair, because you do not want any big blots, of black hair and everything else is bleached. Like, that is not going to be cute. So make sure y'all just open the hair up and make sure y'all are paying attention to that and getting that bleach on all of that hair, because you don't want to have to go back and do this process again, because I don't think this beauty supply store hair is going to be able to handle that. So just make sure y'all are, mindful of that and keep opening up that hair and looking. I mean, I don't care how many times y'all got to open up that hair and put that bleach on it to make sure that everything is good. And I also want y'all to make sure that y'all just, take your time. Like, y'all don't be in a super rush to do this. Like, I was off this day. I ain't have nothing else going on. So I was like, hey, let me go ahead and bleach my hair. Like, yes, go ahead and do that. But I just really want y'all to enjoy. On to my frontal. Yes, I am laying my aluminum foil down just like I did with the bundles. Um, I did, however, bleach the other two bundles off camera because, the process was redundant. Y'all pretty much knew what I was about to do anyway. So, the frontal is not too different. The only thing with the frontal is I'm getting like a 2-for-1 type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to place the bleach on the frontal the exact same way that I did with the bundles. Now, what I mean by the 2-for-1 deal is I'm going to bleach the knots on my frontal as well as the hair. So, I'm making sure that when I apply this bleach on here, I'm pressing it all the way through so it goes through the lace and actually lands on the aluminum foil. Like, I want to make sure that, it gets directly on that lace just like it does the hair, because I want to make sure that that 2-for-1 happens like that. I ain't trying to go back and bleach no damn knots. Like, no. Go on and get that 2-for-1 deal and get it on out the way. Make sure that you are careful, so with the combing and all of that stuff too, that you don't rip your lace. Like, nobody likes ripped lace. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. So Just make sure that, you are mindful of that, just like you were with other things as far as the bundles go. Now I'm combing through the hair to make sure all the tangles are out, just like I did with the bundles. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but whatever. I'm sure this video is helpful. Wrapping that frontal up. Okay, now on to washing the bleach off of the bundles and the frontal. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to wash hair, but I just figured that I would show this process as well. I am rinsing all of the bleach off of the hair right now, and I'm also making sure that I pay attention to the hair as well to make sure that the hair is not damaged. I'm checking for any shedding, anything along that line, making sure the hair is not, very brittle or hard or anything along those lines. Like, you want to make sure you look for all of that when it comes to, bleaching your hair. Um, I am just kind of going to start running my fingers through this hair, you know, checking to see again if any shedding or anything is going on. I'm applying the shampoo to it right now at this point in time, to go ahead and wash all of this bleach off of it. I'm just using, a washing motion. I mean, I really don't know how else to describe it. This is me running my fingers through it. I'm just making sure I run my fingers completely through it. You're going to see me do this a few times. And I just really want to see, like I said, if I get any excess shedding or anything along those lines. I do want to say that I feel like that Tresemme shampoo and conditioner combo that I used, I feel like that was a great choice for me to use with this particular hair. Like, I must say that, at the end of this process, it really made this hair super soft. Like, I just wanted to add that in there. Um, I normally use like the Suave or something like that when I normally do this. Like, I don't use my super expensive shampoos and conditioner when I do this. And that may sound bad, but that's just what I choose to do. But right here, you see, I am showing you the shedding that I got. And y'all, I literally mean like this was it. Like, this was it. During the bleaching process, I did not get any shedding during that process, and this was the only shedding that I got, period. Like, I must say that this hair really took this whole process pretty damn well, in my opinion. Like, I don't have anything, too bad to say. Like, I was really surprised, and I know I say that a lot, that I was surprised, but that's real. I really was surprised. I'm basically just rinsing everything out of this hair, like I said before. And I am going to apply some more conditioner to this hair just to kind of let it sit on the hair for a minute. Like, I can't remember. I don't think I showed that process in this actual video. But what I do is I put the conditioner on the hair, and then I take the hair and put it in like a Ziploc plastic bag, and I just let it sit there. Like, I literally just let it sit there until I get ready to rinse it off, to let the hair dry. Like, I really want you all to, give this hair a try. Like, as far as this process goes, like, it really did really, really well. This is me just squeezing all the excess water off of the hair, and I'm about to apply the conditioner and do the plastic bag thing that I just talked about. I think that is pretty much it as far as, this process in itself goes. I definitely have nothing bad to say as far as this, bleaching process goes. So that's pretty much it. I am going to do the same thing with the frontal, but I don't think that, you all need to hear me talk through this. Hello. This is the final finishing product of me bleaching the hair. I just wanted to give y'all a look at it. It's still wet. It is not dry, of course, but I am going to let it dry hanging up. I'm not going to leave it on the table, but this is the frontal. I actually think the frontal, is a little lighter than the bundles, but that's cool. I think, like I said before, it took the bleach really well. And I definitely think that, this is going to be a good look. I do plan on dyeing this hair. I don't know what color yet, but I will be back at y'all with it. And I really, really, really hope that you all enjoyed this video.